Say hello to Ramsey.
I couldn't help but worry about you.
If Rin hadn't returned at just that moment, I would have suffered a terrible beating at Inuyasha's hands.
Ramsey. Ow, ow, ow.
Sesshomaru can be so careless.
A lot of energy. That's expected of the breed.
Rin! Rin!
This type of dog personality, you need to be very hands-on in terms of watching how they react to different excitements, different type of things that will excite the dog, and try to push the correct reaction. Okay, come here, Ramsey. This is my sofa for the dogs and myself. We hang out here. I allow them to be there, chill, jump around, act crazy. This is what I'm okay with. Come on, move. I have to move, otherwise he's see. This is the type of. Let me stop this 1 second. I'm watching Inuyasha. Inuyasha, excuse me. That's what I'm watching. Yeah, I used to watch it a long time ago, so I figured let me watch it again and see if I could remember most of it, and see if I can quote something. Anyway, that's not what I'm here for. So I was saying this is Ramsey. I have him here. I was actually going to make it into a video, but I guess in the middle of it, when I stopped, I figured let me just make it a video. So this is Tony Montana, I guess. I was just going to make a video for myself, but I guess I'll make it for my channel as well. So this is Tony Montana. This is Ramsey. Say hello to Ramsey, Chef Ramsey. He is one of my dogs that I bred. He is, let's say, close to, he's going to be 2 years in a few months. He was born in May, so you do the math. So he's pretty close to a two-year-old, but not yet. I haven't worked him. I guess this is an issue with some of the dogs, depending on how their personalities are or their issues. I'd like to show them. See, like he's a little too excited, which is okay for a lot of things. He is mouthy, but he licks, and that's the real thing that you need to teach a dog with this type of personality. That if a dog is very mouthy, very excited with the mouth, he's not really trying to bite, but because the mouth has teeth, and the excitement could make the dog hold, because he's really using it as a hand. As I always mention, the dog doesn't have hands, so they utilize their mouth as hands. So to grab things, use your hands. You grab things with their mouth. They do a lot of things I do them with my mouth, with my hand, so that they could get it. Even this, see, this is how I do for kind of like resembling licking, and many times I even make the sound, so that it's a extra love there. I'm gonna give you an example. And I know that a lot of the people that do not like me watch my videos and then spew them the information in their channels, be it here in YouTube or Instagram. But it's okay as long as people learn, the public learns how to deal with dogs, and if they have the American Pit-Bull Terrier or one of the diluted versions of the American Pit-Bull Terrier. And I don't say diluted in a degrading way. I'm not the type of saying, oh, only the real American Pit-Bull Terrier dog is the one that matters, and it has to be game bred, but it only matters. I love dogs all the same. Not all the same, but I love dogs. Doesn't have to be the American Pit-Bull Terrier. But I do enjoy the American Pit-Bull Terrier best. So that's the only difference. I don't dislike any other dog. I won't like any other dog to be hurt by. I've seen some videos on Facebook of some puppies that were like maybe I would say 3 4 month puppy grabbing onto an adult dog of a small version, a small breed, and one of them grabbed the tail, and the other one grabbed the. I didn't even continue watching it. I just like shook my head. I was going to respond. I was going to say something, but I'm like, it's not even worth it because it's the people that I say something and it's going to go inside one ear and out the other. Come here, Ramsey. See, this is I want to put him in the limelight. Hey, Ramsey. See, so this is the point that he will have to need to be worked hard because his energy level here when they start jumping onto and off the sofa, running around like somebody's chasing them. That is a real see. I can't even sit down because it's the love of the breed. They love humans and they love so see, he just wants to give me love, and that's why I love the American People Terrier. Anyway, so pointing example here, like I said, the dog is about 2 years old. He is fine with my daughter. He's fine with all the other cat, or not the other cat, but that cat. And obviously, he's quiet. He's not one of those that will bark all day, bark all night. He is very mindful with his indoor voice. I believe that the American People Terrier, especially now that we're in the 21st century, especially if you're looking for a dog that you want to be a pet, obviously it needs to conform with the rules of society. And most of the time, 99% of the time, you don't want a dog that is going to be barking all day, all night, or barking whenever they're putting on their chain spot, if you have them on the yard. But obviously, we're talking about indoor dogs, so I would assume if you're going to put them in a crate, or maybe even if when you're leaving it out in the living room or loose in the house, you want to make sure that dog is not barking all the time or destroying things while you're not home. These are normal things. It's not saying, hey, ha, 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 that's what the American people is. No, we need to educate people, and that's why my channel is in place. Again, I'm not here to buy anything. Sell anything. Look for any business. I'm just enjoying my dogs. These are true American People Terriers. Like I said, if this dog has not been worked, I'm going to start working him now that he's a little older. I always wait until they're a certain age to obviously the walking is one thing, but when it start to exercise them like pre-keep level type of thing, just like not beginning, I don't even want to use that, but because it's not really like that. It's just a way of seeing how much a dog could exercise, work out, get to those extremes. Little by little, obviously, the extremes are going to grow. Obviously, your limits grow as you improve your condition. I'm gonna go see how much wind he has in different environmental conditions like temperature. Same thing with his brothers, and obviously his brother I've done a little bit more because I guess the personality has given me allowances. His meaning personality. I want some things, the dogs, to get some social levels, social understandings first, and then work on some other physical, more work type of items, because that's just the way I want it. I want to make sure that the things that are less natural for the dog are being taught when they're more or higher prone for learning. And obviously when they're puppies, that is the puppyhood is the time that they have their brains and all their senses open for learning, open to make sure that they understand. Basically, the learning aspect of the dog is a puppyhood. So this is when you put in the most strangest things, such as, human behaviors of human expectations. You put them in there when they're young, and then when they're older, close to a year or older, you start presenting exercise. Obviously, yes, some machines you should put, like you should teach your dogs, or put them in teach machines like the treadmill, such as that one, or the slab mill. Not excuse me, the flat mill is a treadmill, but carpet mill not as much. But just getting them used to it, again, because it's so foreign to them, not very natural for them to run on a slab mill or a carpet mill. Those are the things, again, that you teach very young, or you start teaching very young, to get them to be okay with the work in using those tools. Otherwise, you'll have a harder time, and you're teaching a year-old dog, for example, to run the mill, walk the mill, because they may or may not be comfortable at that time, and they may at that point shut down and not be. You'll have to have more experience removing or opening them up again for them to accept that type of work. In some dogs, you never do, or it's not worth it. You could do them the same exercise or similar conditioning, doing different things. But again, it's all up to the person that's having the dog, their time, their personal eagerness to do things early or late. But again, this is one of my favorite dogs in terms of physical appearance. Once he fills up, right now he's in like the teenage stage, and physically he probably was like, physically it's like looking like he's 17-year-old kid or person. Like, I'm not saying Arnold Schwarzenegger, but when he fills up, he'll look very muscular in terms of muscles for work. Not muscles like a heavyweight, or rather a bodybuilder or a power lifter, but more like what's this? One of those athletic Olympic, also like the aerobics people that they do a lot of aerobics, that do a lot of that type of sports. This is what their dog's supposed to look like, not like bodybuilders, not muscle tone, muscle bound. All right. But anyway, this is Tony Montana. Let me watch when I sit down here. He's going to. Oh no! Hey, what? Oh, there you go. See how he's coming. And this is a bond that I think that is very important. See, he digs his head on my stomach, and then he just literally tries to get on as much as on me as possible. If I was completely in there, it would have been his whole body on top of me. And I think this is one of the key aspects of owning this breed. It's actually appreciating and enjoying every aspect of the breed, every aspect of each dog that you have, learning their individual traits, individual likes and dislikes, and and things that they enjoy from you. They may enjoy a lot of things similar or the same, but there might be little things that maybe you could do different, that it triggers their stimulation of the brain, development of the brain, and enhancing, again, the bond. The bond is so important. Anyway, this is Tony Montana. Again, I wasn't going to make a video. I was just making a video for myself, personal video. But at the minute after that, I decided to make a video. So I'm trying to. I guess I have to figure out what to label this video. This type of video is very hard to label, to be catchy, because sometimes the catchy names, the catchy word, catchy labels are what people enjoy. But anyway, if you got to this point, press the like button, send a comment. Here's my boy. Like I said, nice little snout. Nice long. I don't know how much you can appreciate it, especially because he gets really. This is the level of dogs you need to have that they really love you. But anyway, this is Tony Montana signing off.